Hello, I'm Anne.
And I'm Chloe.
And today we have something so exciting for you. Oatmeal berry pancakes.
These are so good. They're actually good for you. We were talking about this just before starting this recipe. It's a health food we've got right here for you. These pancakes are oil-free. And also, they are filled with loads of different superfoods. So we're going to tell you all about those as we go through the recipe, but get excited.
Yeah. And today we are in Tiffany's kitchen, our lovely friend who you will meet a bit later. And let's get started.
Let's. So the base of our recipe here is oats. And what we've done is we've taken some oat flakes and we've ground them up into a flour. So I'm going to add those to our big pancakey bowl here.
And if you don't have a blender, don't worry about it because they'll just be more kind of thick and
gooey.
Chunky. Yeah, but don't worry. So still make this recipe even if you don't have a blender to blend up the oats. And also, you could always substitute flour, but since we're trying to like up the ante on these pancakes, we've made them with oat flour.
Right, so next ingredient here is spelt flour. Now this is the flour we're using today because it's a healthier version of like a white refined flour, but you can use whole wheat flour instead or a gluten-free flour as well if you're gluten-free. So this is going in right here.
And you can also add in, gluten-free oats if you wanted to. We just didn't because, we don't have a gluten
issue there.
Intolerance and they cost twice as much, which is
good point.
Yeah, okay, so
that's our flour mix, and now we're going to add in some baking powder, and this is going to make our pancakes nice and fluffy.
There's a lot of fluffifying ingredients in these pancakes. You're going to see, they're vegan and yet still totally fluffy.
It's magic.
It's magic.
So this is chia seed.
Fluffification.
Another fluffification element in our pancakes here is chia seed. Now, this is also a bindification element because, of course, we're not using eggs. We're going to use chia seeds instead, and chia seeds are magical because as soon as you add liquid to them, they kind of expand into this gooey, gummy goodness, and they're really effective in any kind of baking for replacing eggs. So here we go. We are doing 5 tablespoons of chia seeds, and this is for 20 pancakes.
We forgot to say that.
That is a reasonable amount for one person.
Well, see, that's the thing. We didn't want to do a pancake recipe for 10 pancakes because who only wants 10 pancakes? I can eat 10 pancakes.
I want 20.
And especially since we're sharing with our lovely crew today,
there you go.
We need pancakes for days.
Pancakes for everyone.
Exactly.
This is our next fluffification element and bindification element, which is flaxseed, a magical superfood filled with omega-3s and awesome fiber, and it's amazing for your digestive system, as are chia seeds. So let's get going with the flaxseed. We are using 1 tablespoon in there.
So one thing I want to tell you about these pancakes is that basically I wanted to find a way to eat pancakes and have it really justifiable. So basically, yeah, because so we have oats a lot in the morning, and they're filled with fiber, and they're so good for you. We have oats with berries on top and chia seeds in the porridge. But I thought we should make this into a pancake. So this is basically your bowl of oatmeal, but in the form of a pancake.
Which gives you free reign to have these every morning.
All the time.
So this is our last dry ingredient, some salt.
You can omit this if you want. We're just adding a pinch, just perfunctorily, but you can omit it. So now we're going to add some cinnamon.
Because what would a pancake be without cinnamon?
What would life be without cinnamon?
Indeed. I often ask myself the same question. Cinnamon's really great for regulating blood sugar as well.
It is, which is great because you're going to want maple syrup with these.
Obviously.
And you'll notice I'm totally ad hocing the cinnamon because
it's a personal thing.
That's the thing, and I kind of go with my feeling, that feels like just about right.
The cinnamon instinct is a thing.
Which basically all of our baking is by feeling anyway.
Well, yeah.
It's just the way to go. Okay, so now we're gonna add the wet ingredients, which we're not adding sugar because why would you add sugar when you can have maple? And you'll notice that we have a large maple syrup here. If that indicates, our love for it. When you use it often, it just makes sense to get a big
And we use it often.
Like carafe of it, you know what I mean?
I mean, Veggie Magnifique viewers are aware of our love for matcha lattes. And this is a key ingredient of the matcha latte. So like, where would we be without our litre bottle of maple syrup?
Where would we be? So we are adding 6 tablespoons of maple. Again, you can make these into savory pancakes. You can omit that. So that's 3. I need to count, sorry. 4. Let's turn this into a French lesson.
Let's.
5.
6.
And it's dripping. Oh man, I forgot about the drippage factor. What should we do?
Lick it.
Let's just maybe put it on this towel here.
Wouldn't you lick it? Like, comment down below if you would have licked that.
Thumbs up if you'd lick the bottle. Okay, so now we have our maple syrup.
Shall I do some mixing while
Yes, please.
you add in the next thing?
Yes, please. Okay.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
It does, it does. So now we're gonna add vanilla. Now this vanilla is an amazing vanilla I had my mom send me from the States. I love my mom. It's
God bless your mum.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Singing dog vanilla. Now you don't have to have singing dog vanilla. You can have singing cat vanilla if you want. But just use some high quality, lovely vanilla. And this is of course an organic one. So we're gonna add 2 teaspoons vanilla.
Yeah, get the real deal with vanilla. It really, it's really worth it. And because some of those cheaper vanillas are actually like a vanilla style flavoring, which is all kinds of odd and chemical.
And
so
some of them
you
have
wanna
sugar
avoid
too.
That. Some of them add sugar as well, which is
We don't want
why
that.
would you do that?
Exactly. Okay. Next up, we are going to add a nut milk or rice milk, or today we have an oat milk. Because, you know, we just thought we'd go to town with the oat theme.
Triple oatage.
Triple oatage.
I should be mixing. Like,
One day we will have
anyone's
a
business.
camera above.
Ew, that's gonna be posh.
Yeah, but for now, you know, we're just doing what we can here.
I think we're doing well.
I think we are too. So Chloe's mixing this up.
Trying not to make any lumps here.
Now we're going to add the apple cider vinegar. So that's another kind of fluffification agent.
You've noticed that we have 4 fluffification agents in this recipe. The apple cider vinegar is actually chemistry here, because it's going to make the baking soda go whoosh, and that's why it's a fluffification element.
I love that we're talking about chemistry. Nothing says baking like chemistry.
Well, yeah, and nothing says like serious science than the word fluffification.
We
And
are serious
also
scientists.
Bindification.
We really are. Okay, so 1. And be careful with this.
Duh.
Yeah, and do it with a thing. Don't like, you know, just like pour it in there, because otherwise your pancakes will taste like apple cider vinegar, which, you know, could be like a thing, but no. Okay, so now we come to the last part of this pre-prep thing. So I have some oats here. Now, you're gonna wanna kind of see how thick your batter is, and then you're gonna just kind of add in the oats. You'll notice that we have already added in flour and such. The reason we're adding these last is because these are gonna really thickify our pancakes and make it really into an oatmeal pancake, so that like there's chunks of oat in your pancake. And so it really makes it like into a
meal.
A meal and a what's the word? It's costaud in French.
Costaud, consistence.
Yeah, it makes it into a consistent cake.
Dense,
you know, oaty. Yeah. So now we get to the part where we assess if our batter is thick enough. So we have to let it sit for 5 minutes. Don't skip this part, because the cheese seeds have to, you know, expand.
Jellify.
I think that we should add a few more oats, and by
You're
a
the
few,
expert.
a little bit more. You can't really say a few more oats. It's like 4 oats.
1.
Happiness is homemade, guys.
I can really get behind that statement.
Exactly. Happiness is these pancakes. Okay, so yeah, let's just let's just go to town.
I love it.
And the thing is the thicker you make your batter, the thicker your pancakes are going to be. That's basic, you know, chemistry.
Well, yeah, we're back to the science here.
I never knew we were so scientific.
No.
But when it comes to pancakes, you know. Okay, so what we're doing is we are mixing it up, and we're gonna let it sit for 5 minutes. Now, in those 5 minutes, we're gonna talk about the next steps. So first of all, we have berries. Now these are mixed berries that we got at Picard in France, which is just like a frozen store. And these are organic and they're mixed. So you might be really into blueberry pancakes. Like you might be a purist and that's totally fine. Like do you. But we have mixed berries because that's usually what we add on our oatmeal, you know? So it's like, again, the whole theme of making oatmeal into a pancake.
And berries are, of course, superfoods. They're chock full of antioxidants. They're one of the most antioxidant-rich foods on the planet.
And fiber.
And fiber, yes. So definitely get your berries in every day.
Get those berries in.
Be like Dr. Gregor.
He's cool. You know what Dr. Gregor does when he's waiting for things to like cook or whatever? He does burpees.
Oh my God. We should be doing burpees right now, like on
Let's pretend we're doing burpees. So here's what's happened in those 5 minutes of exercise. The batter's really thick. I'm thinking we might need to add a little bit of milk, and I just want to hammer home the importance of not following recipes.
Yes.
You really have to be mindful when you're cooking. Like, even if the recipe, you know, says do it like this, if it's too thick, then add some milk, you know?
Everyone's taste buds are different, and everyone's like specific different ingredients can be a little different as well. Like the texture of your oats might be different to ours, so you might need less or more milk. So definitely like ad hoc it.
So we're gonna add a little bit of milk to this because otherwise I fear they'll be really thick. Which again, you know, is cool. But depending on how many pancakes you want, if your batter's really thick, you're gonna get like 5. So you want your pan to be hot, piping hot. And of course, be careful. Take like a 1/3 or a 1/4 cup, and then that can be your, you know,
Pancake measurer.
Batter measurer. Let's talk about this pan. So this pan I got from Habitat, and it really is life-changing because it is a non-stick pan that isn't Teflon, and when it's non-stick, you don't have to add oil. So suddenly your pancakes got even healthier, if that was possible. You know, like
And they don't get ruined by using a less than perfect pan as well.
Exactly.
Tragic.
Because for like years, I didn't have the right pan. So I would be making pancakes, like make the batter, and then it would stick to the bottom of the pan, and then I just would end up in tears.
Quite literally.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a serious matter.
It is a serious matter. So this has been a life-changing pan because now I have pancakes in my life. Which...
And I do too, by extension. Because like Anne's the pancakes there in this duo here because, you know, you're the American. So...
I'm just really motivated. Like pancakes motivate me, you know? You know, everyone has like their thing, you know, the big Y. Like my big Y. my big Y is thick and fluffy pancakes. Yeah.
My big Y is carving out time to come and have brunch at Anne's house.
Exactly, and we do. Yeah. So without further ado, let's get going. Okay.
What about the berries?
We're gonna add them once we put them on the pan.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I suggest you try one first to test the heat of the pan. We're gonna see if this pan is hot enough. The good news about our video is that you see the real deal.
That's it.
As in, is the pan hot enough? We have to wait and see, is it hot enough?
Well, it's kind of bubbling now, so maybe that means that it's...
Nah, it's not hot enough. Wow, actually that's really perfect.
Yeah.
High five. Okay, so this one doesn't have berries. It was the trial. So this is the trial pancake, okay?
You always have to have your trial pancake, which you then eat while cooking the rest of them.
Exactly, because you know you gotta feed the cook, right? Because everyone's waiting for your pancakes, but meanwhile you're like making them, but not, you know, having any nourishment.
Smelling that delicious scent.
It's like putting on your mask in an airplane first. So we've made our tester pancake, which actually turned out a lot better than I thought. But you know, it's a new stovetop for me, and so yeah. Okay, so here we've got pancake 1. We're gonna eat that.
Oh yeah. No questions asked.
Once it cools down.
Amazing.
It does, right?
Like that for a first pancake, like of the stack, that is incredible.
Okay, so now we're gonna make pancakes with berries, because if you're first pancake flops, you don't want to waste your berries. So I'm going to be, confident here, and I'm going to add 2 pancakes. So you'll notice the batter is thicky thick, but again, that gives you
more girth. I'm sorry, that's just the best notification. And we like girth.
So it does take a while to get it cooked because they are so thick and goopy. But yeah.
When did the berries go in? I'm like, berries. Where did the berries go in? Where are the berries?
I forgot about the berries. They should have gone in already. Okay.
Oh, look at that perfection.
So you then pop on some berries. You should have done this like 30 seconds ago, but I was still laughing at Chloe's joke. So making sure you get the right heat of your pan is an art, and I haven't necessarily mastered the art. But you want to make sure that it's hot enough to give a nice, solid, yummy brown color, but that it's not too hot. Like for example, yeah, thanks. This is probably, I like it a little bit more golden than that. But again, personal preference, right? Some people like their pancakes like solid dark brown, and some people like them more golden like this. So while this is cooking on that side, Chloe and I are going to try this pancake to make sure it's good.
Because we wouldn't want like the whole batch to go to waste because, the batter isn't good. Oh, fluffy fluffs.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
I don't think you're supposed to try like in the middle of the video. I think you're supposed to wait till the end.
Well,
you don't
I
want
think
to do that.
we're breaking so many rules here today about cooking videos that I think we can pretty much get away with this.
You have to break the rules, guys. Otherwise, you're a safe cook. You don't want to be a safe cook.
Oh, this is really good. Oh, look at that perfection.
So there we go. So now it is our favorite part. We are going to try the pancakes.
And we're going to invite our lovely friend Tiffany in to try them with us.
Because she's an expert taster.
Well, yeah.
Hello, Tiffany.
Hello.
Are you ready to try pancakes?
I am so ready, and so I've been waiting for this all morning. I'm very excited.
Okay, first we're gonna add some berries. We have berries in the pancakes, but why not add some more for aesthetic appeal?
Why not?
And now we're gonna add some syrup. We ready?
Ooh. My goodness. You're generous with your syrup.
You gotta be.
That is so beautiful.
Okay, ladies, take your places.
Haha.
Goûtage. Ready?
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Yummy.
We're doing this American style.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Just getting stuck in.
Stack of pancakes.
I need more syrup.
Yes.
Oh yeah, always.
Always.
This is the biggest bite ever. I can't do this on camera.
Oh, fine.
No, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh my gosh. Wait for it. My life just changed.
So guys, if you have liked this recipe, or if you make this recipe, or if you just want to help us out, give us a thumbs up, please. And of course, subscribe for more delightful recipes and tomfooleries.
And be sure to check out the blog at veggieMagnifique.com, and we will see you next week on Veggie Magnifique TV.
Now we gotta eat pancakes.
Oh no!
Oh no! I could do this all day.
Oh no! They're enormous. I don't know if I've ever seen a bigger pancake. I'm proud of you.
I like them big.
I like them big. I like them chunky. I like them round. I like them frumpy.
Isn't that from Madagascar?
Yeah.